myself is be ill, the super chill, the kind lady daffodil, Drake from Brazil, make a beat so versatile. I'm a magical gentleman, my reality a hologram.
I just ever since I had heard of you before that Wilmington show, but I followed what you're doing. I just think it's so cool, man. So many. So
thanks, brother.
oh, I think you had actually said that you had done that. You were either a balloon artist or a magician, way back in the day.
Let me just show you how legitimate of a balloon guy I am. Can you see that?
I can't. Oh, that's right. I remember you had that
tattooed on my arm. Yeah, it's tattooed on my arm. You could never go to prison with a balloon animal tattooed on your arm, though. Everyone will try to pop it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Yeah, well, I come from a clowning background.
That's so awesome. I dabbled in the clown world myself. I never got. Did you actually get certified in clown school, or is that?
No, my dog ate my application. Literally, my dog ate my application. I applied for Ringling Brothers, and I did the audition. They were like, "You're a shoo-in." Juggling and doing all sorts of stuff, and then they I filled out my whole application. I took days and I hand printed it so nicely. And I came home and my dog ate it. And I'm like, isn't that, just sort of a poetic buffoonery right there. And I didn't go, but I did keep up and just started my own clown business in Ohio.
Okay.
And I did it. I mean, I still do it. I don't do clown shows anymore. But I still incorporate. I juggled swords in a Django Reinhardt jazz review last week.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life, because originally I was gonna, my buddy called me, and when I was 17, he goes, "Hey, we're not going to become landscapers. You're going to become a clown, and I'm going to be your manager, because every clown needs a kind of a Don King." And actually Don King, they need Don King's hair is what they need. And then he kind of, faded out of the project pretty quickly, because it was like, what are you going to do as a manager?
He's like, I can't handle this.
I can't handle all these.
He's like, I got this idea. Oh man, this is too much.
I got stuff to do on Saturday afternoons at 2:00. I can't be going to people's basements. And then I got into singing telegrams. I found a clown mentor, this guy, Mr. Bean, out of Ohio, and Joe Bean, and he ran a magic store called Mr. Bean's, and I was just, it was filled with people that were probably not even getting paid, but we're just learning through experience. And he would come in and say like, "Hey, we got 40 Boy Scouts coming in. I need you to blow up 100 balloons in 10 minutes. And I was like, cool. And I found the fastest way to do it. It was not with a pump with my mouth. So I'd learned so now it's like, if you ever try to blow up a balloon animal and are not seasoned in it, it's one of the most challenging things.
I've tried. It's very tough.
It's hernia building, you know what I mean? And, but those skills, one, if you can entertain it, as if you can entertain children and keep their focus for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, you could perform in front of adults. Kids, much harder. They don't have any sort of show, like rhyme or reason. They don't have any show morals, I should say. They'll just say, "You're terrible. You're boring." I know
you look like Steve from Minecraft.
Yeah,
that's what I've been getting lately. Is you look Steve like from Minecraft, and so I've started anyway. But yes, exactly.
You gotta lean into it.
Exactly. That's I knew we had that similar background in the entertainment for younger audiences. Like you said, that is a great. And I'm honestly, I've been doing that for 20 years, and that is my, it's my zone, because I know how to really, I just love letting the kids lead the way. And I believe the children are the future. Teach them well. Somebody should write a song about that. But I mean, essentially I know how I see when the young minds get into it, and they they'll lead you to new stuff. And I write all these new songs just from their energy that they bring. And Yeah, I mean it can be super inspiring. But yeah, so that's the tattoo thing. I think that's so cool. The dog there. And was that the dog that ate your homework for clown school too? It's like
It looked like the dog ate my homework for clown school. It sure did. No, they're just, I feel like working with kids or getting into clowning or juggling or doing magic or anything like that. One, it creates a little bit of a magic in your life, because then you become the trickster, the guy that it makes something out of nothing, which we all love. That's why we love magic. It's like everything around us is like created by something or someone, and to make something appear out of nothing, or make a balloon animal out of or an animal out of a balloon, it's you suspend the normal reality, and it's a lot of fun. I'm still a fan of magic. I still watch. Most of my algorithm is sleight of hand and juggling. I also found that those skills always came to play with when it was like if I ever did a performance and I didn't have a big role, I could always juggle. I could always do a little magic, and yeah, it would always spice up the show in some way or another.
you're a
And
heck of a dancer, by the way, too. Just real quick, I just saw the video, just the recent. Well, I don't. That wasn't recent. I don't think that it was a Jason Mraz thing where y'all were both dancing, and I was like, and you did some string thing, and I was like, man,
did
you
I
know,
like shoot
yeah,
streamers out of my hands? Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
and I was
really
like,
cool.
that was
That
just I was
see
just like, man, he's got they both got moves, but you were
ah
like you said, you had this one little part, and you were just it was perfect. I
well,
love.
there's no little parts. There really is, when it comes to or little roles if you're performing. I always think in my mind, if I have a small role, I'm like, well, wait till the show is over and we'll see how small it felt. um
Right.
if you go on stage one time, well, make sure that has a good pop, it has a good thing. And the other day, this Django Reinhardt show we did with Six String Society here in San Diego, it was like virtuoso musician after virtuoso musician. I am not a virtuoso musician, but I was sort of the actor, mime, character. I was like, let me be the janitor in this scenario, trying to get in the show. And then these people played their sets, and then me and a couple other people were sort of the through line of this act, this like play happening of we're trying to get into the Moulin Rouge. And the direction, it was like, oh, it'll all come together, don't worry about it. And I'm like, well, is there a loose script? Yeah, there's a loose. Can I get the script back? And I'd be like, okay, this, not exactly sure what to do. And I chuckled on my way there, going, I have no idea what this show, there's 400 people coming to this. I'm like, I don't know what the show is going to look like, but I'm going to make myself important to the theme. I'm gonna inject myself, and I'm gonna also know when to hold back, because it was one of these roles. It was just throw yourself out there. And some of the other acts were like, well, what's he gonna do? So I ended up doing a soft shoe number. I juggled swords. I did this. I did it. I did a thing where I sit in with the band and I just go sit in a chair and read a book. And then, but at the very end, I had those streamers, and this lady Gunhild, who is this amazing vaudevillian player who played 3 trumpets at the same time. She balanced the trumpet on her face, played it, and played the upright bass at the same time. She was a classic vaudevillian, ended with a tap number, and so at the very end of her set, for the last chord, I just timed it and ran out and just launched these suckers in the air, these streamers. And then for the photos and for the audience, gets one last, whoa, I didn't expect that coming. So it's like, if you like, you can turn into the, I didn't expect that coming kind of guy, and or gal. And it becomes real valid and useful in a show. Keeps people on
Yeah.
their feet. Because when I now, like, through doing this for so many years, when I enter a show or into a room, people trust me to go, well, just do what you do. And sometimes I'm like, can you tell me what I do? Because I'm not sure if we agree what I do is, and but so yeah, it becomes useful just to have all these little tricks up your sleeve.